Ask yourself this question right now. Do you think you're good at your job? Are you good at your job? Meaning, like, do you go to work every day and really attempt not to half-a anything? You know what I mean? Do you really, like, care about your job? Are you passionate about it? All that good stuff.
I think a really good way to phrase that question from the other way is how much time a day do you spend slacking? Like, if you're honest with yourself, how much do you slack? Is it 5 minutes? Is it 0 minutes? Is it half the day?
Or is it the whole day?
Imagine what the phone and the apps and social media has done for, productivity in the workplace.
It's got to have killed it.
Wow.
A lot.
A whole lot. I wonder if companies are ever going to consider, like, hiring, like, the little, as the IT guy, like the hall monitor web police. Like, if listen, I saw so-and-so Facebooking at 1:30 p.m. and, I mean, think about it. If it's so much in lost productivity, why not?
Like Dwight Schrute walking around with his notepad going like, I'm recording the time you're on Facebook.
Wow.
Right.
Report to Michael.
I imagine this character has like a fly swatter and they swat the phone. Get off Instagram.
Oh, I could see the person right now. Can you see that person in the office? Yeah.
Well, not even that, but what if they have like the cameras on it? So even if you're in your cubicle, they can see.
Oh, they're always watching.
Like the casino. There's a guy eye in the sky up there.
Isn't that kind of like an invasion of privacy in some way?
Seems like
but it's on their dime.
I worked in offices before cell phones when you couldn't use the phone at your desk for a personal call, or you had to limit it to not that many.
Now they do it with computers. You can't get on other
computer
websites.
sites are all blocked.
Right?
It's like nobody should be calling your phone during the workday anyway.
In our last facilities, they would actually track our Wi-Fi and what we looked at. I remember a part of training was be careful what you look at. Don't go on bad websites because
you
they
never
track everything.
ever use the company computer ever.
Yeah.
Bring your iPad to work or whatever or something. Whatever. Bring your phone.
Which is where the camera comes in.
Yeah.
Here's some signs that you're really, really, really good at your job. Okay, if you offer solutions, not just problems. If you could say no to your boss without being disrespectful. That's another sign you're good at your job.
You looked at Drew right when you said that.
Not sure how to take that.
Well, I'm just saying there are some times in some situations where, if a boss is being really, really rude to you, disrespectful to you, as a man, you just can't sit there and let somebody do that, like our last boss.
Yeah, straight up.
You know what I mean? Seriously. What?
I'm staying away from that one.
If you keep your promises, there's a term in the military called a say-do gap. And people who have a big say-do gap promise a lot of things but don't always deliver.
I'm going to start using
So you got
that
to keep
one.
your
They
promises.
should introduce
Say
that in
do
school.
gap.
The say-do gap?
Yeah.
It's it's an important measure of a person's character, really.
That sounds like something my papa would say.
He'd probably know what it was.
Your say-do gap is
Showing.
too large.
Your say-do gap showing.
Yeah.
Tuck it in.
Tuck it in! Also, if people come to you for advice or want to network with you, right, that's a good sign. And finally, if you take on extra responsibilities that add new job skills, signs you're really, really good at your job.
Nice.
Can also be a sign that you might be, being taken advantage of in the workplace too.
You know how that is, Vince.
He is such a great employee. He's taking on extra responsibilities, we don't even have to pay him.
It's nice on our budget.
This is great.
Who wrote these tips?
Fitz Happens Live.